Hello guys, Vin here. Here I have the Niwalker MM15MBvn. This light puts out 8,500 lumen, about 20k lux, and just $135. That is a deal. There is no other light on my store putting out 8,500 lumen at $135. The reason that I can give you guys this light at such a great deal because Niwalker is discontinuing this version. They're coming out with a newer version with a triple XHP70 instead of this model, the dual XHP70. But in my opinion, dual XHP70 is good enough in this light because it doesn't have a lot of mass. And even with just dual XHP70, it gets hot very fast already. And 8,500 lumen is no joke. So, and $435, you just can't beat it. The triple, the new version that they're replacing this one with, is going to be a bit brighter, maybe 2,000–3,000 lumen brighter is my wild guess. But it's going to be a lot hotter, and it's going to be at least twice the price. So here we have 8,500 lumen and $135. That is a deal. I was able to get a very small quantity, okay, that they did a clearance on. And because there's no minimum asking price, I can basically sell this light for whatever I want. And I'm basically selling this light for just a little more than what I got it for. The mod that I'm putting into this light is minimal as well to keep the price down. Basically, all the light got is a power boost. The factory claims 6,800 lumen. I'm not sure if that is ANSI or what is FL1 standard here on the back. I did measure the stock light, so I'm not sure what the stock light measured. But my version, after my boost, put out 8,500 lumen. So very, very good output. Alright, let's see what we all have in the box. Holster, a very nice one actually. Light fits in well. And then there's the thick lanyard with an O-ring and Allen wrench. Okay. And then there's a handle that goes with the light. And that little pouch right there comes with a couple of screws also. So let's see how the handle attaches. The handle goes on like so. It helps loosen the body a little. Well, actually you have to take off the handle in order to put it in for clearance. Alright, so there's the handle. So the handle goes on like so, and then there's two screws here in the back to tighten the handle to it. I don't know. I don't really like the function of the handle. You might. One reason that I don't advise using the handle is because you're supposed to be holding the light to monitor the heat with your hands. If you're holding the handle, you might not know that the light's overheating to throttle down manually. So I don't really recommend using the handle, but it's there if you want it. Okay? Two screws holds it together. This is their newest, this MM15MB is their newest iteration where they have this black top. Nicer reflector finished, and they the anodization is no longer typical Niwalkers. The Niwalkers used to have this is the version before this one with dual. This is the non-MB MM15 regular version with the first version with the MTG2s, and you can see here the finish is kind of a matte black. It looks very nice, but it gets dirty very fast, and it seems it's not as durable as the conventional smoother anodization finished. The older finish is a tad bit more grippy, alright? The newer anodization is similar to any of the other lights on the market and is, of course, more slippery. Kind of a glossy finish, but it does look nicer and it doesn't get dirty as quickly. So aside from the fact that this is the XHP70 version, from the original MTG2, they're basically the same light. The UI is very simple. You click to turn on, and then click to turn off. There's last mode memory. When you click to turn on, you press and hold to cycle through the different levels. And then you double click to go into turbo. You double click again to go into strobe. A single click will bring you back to the last mode, and another click will turn it off. Let's see what it does with a double click from off. Gets you strobe. Alright. That's pretty cool. So from off, if you press and hold, you also get momentary turbo, I believe. No, it locks in turbo. So from off, you can single click to return to last mode, or you can press and hold to activate turbo, right? So I guess if you hold it long enough, turbo locks. If you hold it under several seconds, it will be momentary and it will turn off. So press and hold for 1, 2, 3, it locks. There you go. Not the most ideal user interface in my opinion, but it's good enough. Click to turn on, and if you want turbo, you just double click for turbo. And then single click to, it reverts back to that last mode, and then click to turn off. I would rather it from turbo just click to turn off instead of going back to a single level to the last mode before you can turn it off. But it's not bad, okay? It's not bad at all. It's not very tactical, but you know, click to turn on, click to turn off. It's not that bad, all right? Because for $135 price point, I'm not going to update the user interface with my driver VN X2, which has user programmability. But $135, the user interface is okay. It works good enough for general use, all right? The light is a very, very good light. This is the first pop can light. And you can see here, it's quite a bit even smaller than a typical pop can size, all right? I want to show you guys this light real quick. This is the MM15 prototype sample. I got this particular sample from Self-Built, a very renowned flashlight reviewer. In my opinion, he's the best in the industry for flashlight reviews. And I got him to engrave on the rear of the light here, SB, right here, SB with an arrow pointing down. I guess that's his signature, and I don't know if he ever signed any lights, but he's told me that this is his first engraving on a light. So this has great sentimental value to me. So after he reviewed this light, he shipped it over to me because I wanted this light right away as soon as possible, even before Niwalker could get me a sample, so I can do all the testing and modifications to it. So you can see here the design is greatly different. This one is very crude, being a prototype, and this one being 2 generations after is greatly improved. But it's nice to have the original testing prototype here that I wanted to show you guys. So that's that. Very good light, true flutter, 8500 lumen for $135. I have a very small quantity on hand, and I do believe that these are just gonna fly out because you just can't get this amount of quality and output in such a compact package for the money. Okay, let's go outside. Actually, I want to do a separate video for outdoor beam shots for this light. And I think that's all I have to say about this light. If you want one, grab one quick, because once these are gone, they're gone. Again, this version has 2x HP70. There's a new version coming out from Niwalker to replace this version with triple X HP70. That version I imagine, will be hot very, very quickly because this is a very, very small light. And it's going to be brighter. It's going to be at least twice the price. All right. Thank you for that. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video.